Oh yeah, no one like. Oh yeah, one like. Oh yeah, no one like. Oh yeah, no one, no one. Hello, hello, how you doing, my angel?
Hello, welcome to Unveiling Africa, an African TV talk show based here in New York. We love to bring you the very best of Africa, and that is one of the reasons why I created a show, Unveiling Africa. Today, we will have a brief discussion with some of our commissioners from Rivers State who attended the town hall meeting on behalf of their leader in the person of Governor Rotimi Chibuweke Amechi. The town hall meeting had a theme this year called Rivers of Possibilities. They brought the messages of hope and success. They explained their accomplishments, and they also prepared us for the future. Under the leadership of our governor, Honorable Rotimi Chibuweke Amechi, whose leadership has emboldened and helped the development of River State in Nigeria, we will hear what the commissioners who were represented today have to say of their development and successes so far. Unveiling Africa was graced with the presence of the following commissioners, as well as a member of the House of Representatives. Some of those commissioners were the Commissioner for Agriculture, Transportation, I believe water supply, and education. We also had in our presence the Director of the Greater Port Harcourt Development Authority. Please sit back and relax and enjoy this brief discussion with these illustrious sons and daughters of River State. Hello, welcome again to Unveiling Africa. We're here at the River State Town meeting in New Jersey. In our presence today is the Honorable Representative. Tell me who you are and your name, please, sir.
I'm Representative Dakuku Peter Side. I represent Andoni Upobonkoro Federal Constituency in the National Assembly of Nigeria. Andoni Upobonkoro Constituency is in Rivers State, one of the 36 states that make up Nigeria.
Thank you for that introduction. Well put. Now tell me, as a national representative for River State, what do you bring, or how do you reflect River State at the national level in your capacity?
First, I'm representative of River State in the National Assembly. Our primary duty is to make laws for the good governance of the country. But River State is very strategic to the economy of Nigeria. It is the base of oil and gas production. And if you know the way Nigeria is structured, oil and gas accounts for about 70-80% of our revenue. That makes River State very strategic in the economic equation of Nigeria. And again, what does that mean to us in the National Assembly? It means that we've got to be a voice that must be heard in the National Assembly. We've got to be a voice that is very strong on issues, economic issues, environmental issues, development concerns, the Niger Delta area, which is a unique area. And so we've got to be a very strong voice in the National Assembly. And I can tell you, we have been doing that. We've been doing that effectively and efficiently. We've been influencing laws. I and my colleagues have been influencing laws made in Nigeria to put into consideration specific situation of River State. We've been advocating for cleaner environment. We've been advocating for federal intervention in the issues of Niger Delta, especially Niger Delta development. We've been focusing on how to strengthen good governance at the state level, because we know that if resources are properly applied, I'm sure we can get a lot more better than we're currently doing. And we've been very supportive of our governor, because we realize that we have one of the most effective governors in Nigeria today. His Excellency Right Honorable Rotimi Amechi. He needs a lot of support in diverse areas. But the federal system has not been very fair to us. They've not reciprocated our contribution to the development of Nigeria, or to the economy of Nigeria. As I speak to you, we don't have too many federal projects in Rivers State. In fact, we don't have any serious federal government project going on in Rivers State. And so we've got to speak out on behalf of our people. We've got a lot of issues that demand our attention. But on the whole, Rivers State for me is the showcase for Nigeria today. Rivers State is leading several states in the area of education, in the area of healthcare. We're building a brand new city, the Greater Port Harcourt city. It's a model that many people wish to replicate in their various states and other parts of Africa. In agriculture, we've done very well. We developed what is called the Songhai Farm. It's a model of an integrated farming system run by our people. That again, we intend to replicate in many other parts of the state. For us, it's an alternative to oil and gas as the sustainer of the economy. We know we can't continue to depend on oil and gas forever.
Yes.
Because at the time will come, by reason of technology, that oil may not be the major source of energy globally.
Right.
And so we're developing agriculture, and again, agriculture has capacity to employ more persons than oil and gas.
Right.
Oil and gas is a highly technical industry, so it could only employ few persons. If you know Nigeria very well, unemployment is a major issue that must be dealt with. Unemployment and poverty are two things that must be dealt with if you truly want to get the country working.
The country,
if you want to get the country working. And so, so River State is focusing on agriculture as a way to create employment, as a way to build local economy, and of course stop rural-urban drift. And so we're doing a lot. So what we're doing is to complement what our governor is doing, support what he's doing, and ensure that indeed we become the showcase that we are.
You are phenomenal. I think so far I've had some very well spoken, well articulated people who have some passion in what they do and and really want to see the progress of that country, specifically River State. So I know with you guys on board, with you guys at the helm of everything, River State should be the showcase of the country, like you said. I hope other states will emulate what you do and carry on with this vision. Now tell me, what specifically would you like to see? What federal representation would you like to see in River State that is not yet in existence?
For me, the key one is security. That is the primary responsibility of any government, be it federal, state, or local. The primary responsibility of any government is security of lives and property. And we can't develop in an atmosphere of insecurity. As we speak right now, we thought we were making a lot of progress in the area of security, but unfortunately, we've almost gone back to where we're coming from, because the federal government controls the armed forces, they control the police. If you know the way Nigeria is structured, the police in Nigeria is all controlled by the federal government. We don't have state police, we don't have council police, and so where there is a relapse in security, of course you hold the federal government responsible.
Right.
And that's the current situation we're facing. We're facing a situation of security relapse. We're facing a lot of insecurity in River State. So for me, that is the one that requires some degree of urgency.
Okay.
The federal government needs to intervene in the area of security. Now, again, the other intervention will be in the area of infrastructure. Federal government keeps 52% of the revenue of the country. And there are roads they expect them to intervene in. The area of power, they control in terms of power distribution. We're generating enough power, but in terms of distribution, the facilities are old, antiquated, and so we don't get power delivered to our people. And if you don't get power right, you can't get industrialization right. And if you can't get industrialization right, we'll continue to battle with unemployment and poverty. The federal government needs to intervene in the area of power, especially in the area of power distribution. We are generating enough power as a state. We've got a lot of independent power projects. We're generating enough power, but we have a challenge with distribution of power. Now, in other areas of infrastructure, in roads, the roads they call federal roads, the roads that belong to the federal government are not fixed. And for as long as they are not fixed, of course it could constitute a major challenge to our development aspiration. And so we've got a lot of challenges they need to fix. The first one we identify is security. The other one is infrastructure. And of course, the third one are in the areas of they need to strengthen institutions that fight corruption.
Yes.
Because when you get corruption endemic at the federal level, it affects what we're doing at the state level. And indeed, it's a problem. Nobody can deny the fact that corruption is a problem. It is indeed a problem in Nigeria. And so we'll continue to call federal government to intervene in the areas of security, in the areas of infrastructure, of course, in stemming corruption.
Thank you.
Those appear to be some of the critical areas.
They are critical areas, and we look forward to resolution. But not just that. That some inroads are made into making this happen.
Absolutely.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Peterside.